Yeah, what do you know? Let's put the stand up higher so I can see everybody ish, see things. We're going to wait a minute, let people join in. You can listen to me creak in my chair. I have yet to work out where the WD-40 needs to go so that that stops. So I just want to tell you that everything today has been very challenging, except for the fact that I went to a Yomo. What is up in the hood? You know, we could just do this, you and me, because like we're the only people here. But good to see you. What I was going to say? Oh, yeah. So I went for workout, and I'm all kind of punchy, so you better watch out. But we had a house showing today, and of course, it rained right before the house showing, which is always awesome because then people get to track all their shit in, all their foot marks, footprints. The dogs got wet before we left, so we put wet dogs in the car. How many dogs, you might ask? Well, four dogs. Hey, Charles, good to see you, man. So, you know, fun times at the shop house. And as we continue to go through the exercise of selling our house, things are breaking at an accelerated rate. Things, fridges, the new fridges we bought, one of them has decided to just kind of say, and by the way, this is not suitable for work broadcast. My fridge decided to say, fuck it, I'm not working. I know you paid $1,900 for me, Mr. Sharp. That's for you. So we have no fridge that works. It you know, milk stays fresh 2 days and has a little red light in the fridge that goes beep beep beep. Of course, the guy can come out and have a look at it. June 11th. Oh, yeah, it's under warranty. It's only 30 days old. I mean, what the hell? It's unbelievable. Anyway, my carport is leaking, but no one's seen that yet. This would be a good video, actually, good discovery video. If I ever sell the house, someone can go, oh, you said all these things were broken. I want my money back. I probably should shut up. All right, but the good news is, we don't have another showing now until next Thursday because I kind of put my foot down and said, I'm freaking had it with this. If you can't sell the house 7 days a week, let's see if you can do it between Thursday and Saturday. Now, they're the only days that we're showing the house. So that's my deal. Well, Mo, I hope the hockey team, I hope the hockey team is having fun and playing and whacking around and throwing elbows and flicking sticks and stuff. So that's all good. I need to make some choices about gameplay since I have, well, I'm going out for dinner tonight. And so let's call that, get back at 9 o'clock or something like that. So I've got from 9 p.m. tonight through Thursday sometime. Of course, there'll be the drama. Oh my God, we need to show the house on Wednesday. There's an important buyer coming in. He's flown in from New York. He's only here for the day. Yeah, right. Whatever, dude. How about you stay an extra day? I'll book you in down to the old W and you can chill there, get a couple of cocktails, relax, take a load off. This is Austin. Not showing the house until Thursday. So I got to find games to play between now and then. Is my problem. I have DAC 2 live sort of going on with Tony, who's probably doing a live stream right now with the boys, with Jester and that angry Scotsman. And so we're supposed to be playing occasionally. That really ain't happening very often. So I'm getting ready to give up on that action. And then my EFS partner, Jeff, has decided he doesn't like playing on Vassal. He only wants to do real world stuff. Totally get that. I understand it. I'm kind of the same way myself. But I did run for an hour and 20 today the German turn or part of the German turn just to see what would happen. Nothing exciting about that, but got some new software up and running. I need to tweak a few things and make a few things work a little more effectively for me. But I'm excited about the ability to live stream from my PC going forward, which may mean I might do a few PC games if the mood takes me. But my PC kind of sucks for gaming. So I have my regular Monday night. We're playing Desert Fox, the original Desert Fox from SBI. I'm enjoying that, but that's more of a can't sort of set aside time. So I'm thinking about this guy behind the camera. Let me do this. It's called that Norway 1940. It's from Trafalgar. They call themselves Trafalgar Editions. They sell books and games, and I think I did a shrink rip on this a little while back. It's a pretty vibrant European color palette style game, area movement. It's got some interesting ideas and mechanics in it. I'm not going to talk too much about the system because I'm reading the rules literally right now. I've skim read them once, and I'm going back through them in detail. I'm on page 8 at the moment. It's only 20, I think. Yeah, it's 22 pages or something like that. So it's pretty straight. It's not straightforward. It's different, and I'm going to be curious to see how it represents the campaign here. So it's pretty nifty, and I'm looking, and it's a beautiful looker. Check these counters out, and I'll show you a really cool one of the cool things that I know how it actually works. I'll show you that in a sec. So look at these counters, really, pre-cut, all that sort of good stuff, or pre-rounded, I should say. They're easy punch. Then they have larger counters here, so they're really pretty. But check this action out, okay? This is a great solution to range for air. Boom. I love this. So the fighters have this range from your airfield. So you go from the airfield, you put this on the airfield. Woo! Let's back up a little bit. Come on, camera. Stop. Fine. I told you I was punchy. Here's the airfield. You put this on here. Look, there's your range for the fighters and the bombers. I love that. And then I don't know what the other arrows are for. A bomber and fighter H types or something like that. Whatever. That's freaking genius, especially for an area movement game where you can't really count areas because they're all wonky shaped and all the rest of it, because you gotta adjust the size of these things based on the terrain versus hex counts and stuff like that. I thought that was freaking awesome. I love that idea. Now, I have had a number of people send me games that they want me to play, and I have been remiss in getting to them. One of them is Kharkov from SBI, the magazine game. I have the map. In all the packing up and unpacking and sort of like getting organized to move and then getting organized to show the house, I can't find the freaking counters. I had a stack of materials that were to be a to be played, fast play. If you want to play it, just throw it on the table and get after it type of thing. Hashtag roll dice. I lost the counters, so and the rules. I got to find them. We'll work it out. I do have this game, Polonka. We're gonna have a look at that. I'm really wary of this company just because of the rules I've read for the modern system. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm going to give this a shot because I was told I should. And a gentleman who actually lives in Austin or lives near Austin sent this to me. It's got a little magnet lid. I like that. Now, this came unpunched, right? And this is how it arrived. So there's a little bit of sorting to do. I got to reread these rules. These are the rules. So it's not a lot, but but all this takes time, right? And I'm thinking about, I need to get after it like tonight. So these guys, I think, are going to be for Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to leave them out so I don't forget them. I need to take these rules out actually before because I have to read these tonight probably. So what I was thinking is let's do a little tour, and this is just an idea, right? Oh, okay. Hey, Mo. Yeah, look, I would. Thanks for showing. Have it listed. Euro War Games. What is that? I'm not sure what Heath was talking about there. Yeah, I would love to do that, Mo. So if you can find an hour where we'll both read the rules beforehand. Let's jump online. There is a Vassal module. Let's jump online. Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. So look, all these games, in fact, both these games are designed and made in Europe. So look, there's a lot of credit for that. I love that. I love the fact that this guy is trying to be the S&T of Europe or Poland or whatever. I love the fact that the artwork is stunning. There's lots to like about it. There's just some execution issues that I've seen in the rules, particularly for the modern era. That's the only stuff I can really talk to. And I've spoken to guys who design and build modern warfare games. You can probably guess who that may or may not be, or the people, and they question the veracity of the rules and the concepts around it, and have actually had a stab at trying to, fix it, and said, "Yeah, pass." So let's hope this is better, right? I'm fascinated by the World War II stuff. I've seen a buddy of mine play a lot of these, and he quite likes them. So we're going to give it a shot. It ain't going to be this weekend. So coming back to you, Mo, if we read the rules, let's pick a night next week or the week after and give you some lead time because you're the busiest of the two of us. Let's get online and just live stream and just goof around and try and work it out, right? We'll slap it up. It can be on your channel or my channel. If you've got OBS all set up and squared away, then we can do that. Otherwise, let's use my stream, and we'll kind of go for it from there. Okay, so what I wanted to do, I've got a lot of indigestion here. What I'd like to do is look at. I don't want to play lock and load tactical because I've just done a whole bunch of that right now, and I'm at quota for lock and load tactical. So let's set that guy aside. And I was thinking about World at War. I was thinking about the SBI quad. It's not a quad, but it's like a multi-scenario Sinai. I have that. I read those rules ages ago. I could probably pull them out. Let's go have a look. And let's goof around in the library and see if we can find a game to play. This is what happens when I do live streams after working out. We get a little punchy. Here we go. Let's go check. It needs to be short, smaller format and shorter to play. So no next war, no big campaigns. It could be a great, but also a history thing. That would be kind of fun. Maybe we can find a small battle there. Let's flip the camera and go check it out. Oh, Hethwell, I have Helsinki 1918, and I need to get that back on the table. I posted a question about combat results, and the designer came back to me and goes, "Yeah, that's a great question. No one's ever asked that before." And I was like, "Yeah, kind of fundamental." And obviously, the rules were wrong. So that's sad. All right. So for instance, I could. Well, see, that's too big. I could do a smaller scenario of that. I could play that really quickly. Yeah, relatively quickly. That's unpunched. But I've played Ukraine 43 a couple of times now. I'm feeling pretty good about the rules. We could give this a shot. I'm reticent to do it just because I think that the designer is a douchebag. But the guys rescued the game. The SCS team rescued the game and saved it. So I should give it its due. So we could do that. That actually might be a good option. All right, so let's put that out. I started, this is our us, Death Rider us. I started to set this up and looked at it and looked at the rules and then all the mistakes that they acknowledge in the rules and the fact that it just says, oh yeah, you need to use these special rules and these special rules to really make it a great experience. And I just put it away. Just like, okay, gonna wait. Did a video on it. It'll come out eventually. Oh, we could try my favorite, not. All of these are too big. I've got 0 liter set up over here, and I've now, oh, look at Charles. Charles, hey, Charles, I could kick you from the stream right now. You better smarten yourself up. You're too funny. This is still sort of in play. Every time I sit down to play this as a new guy coming to the DVG solo system, I get stumped by little rules questions that are not clearly expressed. And it's not Chuck Siegert's fault, it's friggin' DVG's fault. In this sloppy, lazy, you need a decoder ring to play rule books. And I'm almost at the point where I'm ready to toss that thing. But I wanna get to it because I like Chuck and I think he's put a ton of work into it. So we're gonna give that another shot. Okay, you said last stand, Mo. Is that what you said? That's a lot of work. I won't get through that in 4 days. So I'm not going to get through that in 4 days. It's too thinky. I just finished this. This was actually quite good, surprisingly good. We could do Holland 44. I could probably rip through that reasonably quickly. I'm just looking for stuff that I can do in 4 days. I haven't touched this in 20 years. That would just be a nightmare. This is actually an unpunched copy, so I'm not touching that one. I could play this guy. Lock and load, and that's just not going to happen. All right, so let's see. This is why I'm thinking a World at War scenario would be really cool. If there was a short, interesting scenario in any of these, I would play it, but chances are, meh. Raid is an option. Raid would be kind of cool because that is just a fun, fast game player. Here's my Sinai game that I was thinking about. These guys take too long to play. I could possibly do a Ranger. I'd have to reread the rules on that bad boy. I could do an MBT. That's an option. Now, if I was going to do MBT, what would be interesting to you guys? Like the BAOR guys or the Canadians? Canadians? We could do them maybe. I'm part of the way through the rules on this. I'm getting ready once I get a window of consistent time where I know I can leave a game set up for a while. That's coming onto the table pretty quickly. What are you guys saying? FRG, okay. Holland 44, okay. What's still set up? Last stand, still set up. I'm not sure what's still set up. Last stand, if not Rostov. How about CNA? Funny guy, right? Okay. Brief Border Wars. Yeah, that's a good point. I could pull Brief Border Wars out. I've still got 2 scenarios to play there that I haven't played. Oh, Hethwell, okay. All right. Here we go. Boom. Let's put that bad boy out. Because I've got that all prepped and ready to run. I just need to sit down and play it and reread the rules. MBT is fun, Mo. You're missing out. Let's see. Yeah, Wellington's victory is too big and too painful. We could do Panzer. The other option is Panzer. I'm not necessarily feeling the East Fronty thing. Combat Commander Solo is just meh. These would require rule reading. I guess I could punch Colditz, the new Colditz, but I haven't heard good things. So, look, I had this out. I had Oil War out, ready to go. I was like, I just don't know. Has anyone ever played this? Like, is it any good? because I kind of feel like it's not. Based on what I've read in the rules, I was like, yeah, yeah. All right, so that would be that. That would be the modern stuff. So we got Ranger, we got Rostov. We could do, and really I'm just doing this. I'm hanging out with you guys. I want to kill some time before I go to dinner, and I just want to hang out. Epic of the Peloponnesian War, I had that set up, and then we decided, well, my wife decided we're selling our house, so that had to get packed up. That was disappointing. I guess I could play like an SPQR or Hoplite or one of these guys. This is too involved to just do a quick run through. Has anyone played Peloponnesian War? Either the new one or the old one? I haven't got the new one. I would love to get it, but I'm not on the good guy list to get a cheaper copy or a review copy. The Alma, I read those rules a while ago. I could probably hit that bad boy if that was of interest. I don't know. I don't know, Mo. I don't mind Combat Commander. You and I disagree on that one. I've played it a fair bit, so I don't mind it. And then all of this is just zero opportunity for success, except for Commander Colors and Napoleonics, which, yeah. We could do some OST, but I am getting ready to sell all of this except for the Stalingrad map. So I really don't want to go messing with all of that. Anyone who's interested, hit me up in a PM. Conflict of Heroes, IO Academy Games. A freaking review and a play. I feel super bad about that. Let the team down there. I finished this Battle Hymn P Ridge thing. Not sure I want to get into Gettysburg yet. A few issues with that. Yeah, all this stuff is not going to get done, in a timely fashion. Although I believe there is a small scenario in there, the Peach Orchard scenario in the last chance for victory, but I would have to go back and reread the rules. It's been forever. This is an option, I guess. I could play with it or on it. They have quick little scenarios in it, and this is a quick little game. I quite like that. Not seen a lot of love in the Chris Ridley, please. Case Blue. Yes, I will just whip that bad boy out and play it. Now, I do have two guys that want to play me on Hungarian Rhapsody, and check this out. So I've got the maps out. And look, empty table. It's the saddest thing. It's staging. We're staging the house. I've got Hungarian Rhapsody out just to look at where stuff is. I'm supposed to be playing this on Vassal by email, no less. That can be a bit down. I'm the Germans. Sounds like a banger of a time. So there you go. All right. What do you think? What do you knuckleheads think? Third winter. Hey, tell you what, as soon as I get third winter, I don't care what I'm playing or what I'm in the middle of, I will be hitting that bad boy straight up. And of course, straight into the campaign. Any other ideas? Pick a game. What's going on? Oh, my wife is home. That means we must be going to dinner soon. How about that? Yeah, I don't mind, actually. I don't mind playing Combat Commander solo. Maybe I should give that a run, but once again, it's a reread of the rules. So I'm trying to... Okay, so we got... Oh, Devin. What is up, dog? There was the man himself. So, because I'm Devin, I'm thinking World at War, or Ranger, or Rostov. Or could I jam two of the three in if I picked a small enough scenario with World at War? We could probably crank one out. I haven't done a lot of the Storming the Gap the second module, whatever it's called. I haven't done a lot of that, so that might be kind of fun to do. All right, look, unless you have saying anything like Battle of Coral Sea. Hey, springtime. Oh, there you go. Now you guys are chiming in. Storm and Steel are all mostly one map. It's okay. I have Coral Sea stuff, but well, I have Flat Top and I have CV, which is Midway. There's a lot. There's a lot of setup time for that, and there's a lot of setup time for Carrier. It's laborious to do that solo because you all the chip pull, and if I'm gonna play, you got to keep in mind if I'm playing, I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna take notes and pictures to do my AARs and stuff like that. So it's not just gameplay time; it's the gameplay time plus. I love it when my wife comes home and doesn't come in through my downstairs. That makes me happy. All right, let me see what else you guys got to say here. Live chat, all messages are visible. Yeah, Chris, what I could do is just spend 4 days clipping all the counters there. I have been tinkering with that game system. Let's see. I started the Battle of Midway, did the initial air attacks, the Americans on the Japanese, and it was not representative, even close to being representative of what happened. And that got me thinking that overall, I'm concerned about how Pacific War games represent combat, in particular air to surface and air to ship and air to air. I think these mega games try to be too much, and it's a little argy-bargy. There's too much kind of fluff going on. There's all these DRMs and die rolls and stuff, and then next thing you know, there's one step lost, and it should have been like a wipeout. All the torpedo bombers should have got wiped out, or something different should have happened. But anyway, that's by the by. You don't need to hear my nonsense about that. All right, so we got Ranger was a mega. What does that mean? The first one, the last one? Oh, Heath, well, have you seen the narrative I've been doing? I really got excited about doing more writing when I read a book called Strange Company that was super dark and fatalistic, and it kind of spurred my desire to write more about the gameplay and what I was seeing in the gameplay. So that's where that came from. The book is called Strange Company by Nick Cole, and it's a sci-fi, military sci-fi. It's mercenaries in a shit situation. It's kind of like what's that? The Black Company or whatever it is, that fantasy book. It's like that, but in space. It's really cool. Anyway. Yeah, you'll like. If you know what, I'm not going to do that now. I was going to grab. Do I have time? What is the time? Hang on a sec. Yeah, I sent her an email, actually, Mo. I'm just going to roll with this. I'm not going to worry about the time. There's an expansion for Ranger that I was trying to get, and I haven't got a response back. So 622, thank you, Finger Wolf. Yeah, because I can't see anything on the screen. All I can see is my mug. So Ranger has some really interesting ideas behind it, and I think it's a narrative rich gameplay, depending on how the random events turn out and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm super excited about playing that, and I had got it all set up to play I was in New Mexico, and I was by myself for 10 or 12 days, and I did all the rule reading, and I just got super hesitant about starting because I wasn't focused. I was playing other stuff and doing other things. And because I was by myself in this house for a week, I had the bulge scenario of the Blitzkrieg Legend set up. I had a huge 2-map Great Battles of History scenario set up, and I was reading Ranger on the side, trying to work out how to set things up, and because you got to do a lot of setup and give guys grenades and guns and sapping equipment and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna get going here in a second, and we will call it bygones. All right. Ranger, World at War sound like the top two, and then the skinny last is Rostov 41. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can squeeze that one out, because it doesn't look like there's a lot to it, so it could be a quick play. So anyway, I'll catch all of you guys soon. Thank you for chatting with me, and I will look forward to catching up with you next week as we roll through the gaming and all the nonsense. What's 8th World? Just finished it with 4x4 men's battle. That's going to be awesome. All right, well, good for you, dude. Have a good time. I've got some posts coming out tomorrow for D-Day. You'll catch all that then. We'll see you then. Ciao.